have my kids right now because I chose to have a boyfriend. I don't not have my kids right now because I was out on drug binges. I don't not have my kids because I was out partying every single night. No, I don't have my kids right now because of compliance with the court. Me not having a lawyer and me not complying with the court. That's it and that's all. People want to put my business out there. Put that out there. Put that out there. The judge's final ruling, put that out there so people can see the reason I don't have my kids. People go off on a tangent about, I even heard somebody say I had to take parenting classes. Bitch, boo, bitch, bye. Okay, parenting classes for what? What was I found doing? Now, did my ex try to use the boyfriends and social media and everything and drugs against me in court? Yes, he did. He brought up all that stuff. He even said I was neglectful. He said I was abusive to my kids. He said I tried to kill him. He said a whole bunch of crazy nonsense stuff. Now, you guys, I was very naive to the process. Extremely, extremely naive to the process. The whole thing. And, I was getting in contact with him while we were going through this. And I didn't really know what was going on because I didn't have a lawyer. Okay. When I come back on this bitch and I want to talk about lawyers and all this extra shit, we're going to talk about it because it's very, very important. People are probably like, how did you not know it's important to have a lawyer? Because I'd never been locked up. I never had to have a lawyer for nothing. My whole thing was, I'm a good mother. My kids are going to stay with me, period. Why wouldn't they? But no. The way that shit works today. Oh, and I didn't comply with certain things. So like I said, people thinking that this is the end all be all, people thinking I have to take parenting classes, that I lost my kids because I was on drug binges or I was with, I don't know what their crazy imagination has thought up in their head. Like I said, the facts remain the facts. I've always been there for my kids. I never chose a man over my kids. I never moved to another state with a man and forgot about my kids. I never checked the deuces and said, you know what, I got to go work on myself. It was a simple case of me being naive and him having the upper hand on me because I had the kids, because he filed the taxes, because he got the money, because I was the only one financially taking care of the kids for all of 2020 mostly and 2021. Of course. And he has somebody helping him financially. I'm doing it by myself. Like it's the simple case of, bitch, he got one up on you. That's it. That's it and that's all. And I think that it makes people feel better to like come up with these elaborate stories about how I don't have my kids and how I lost my kids forever and I'm just a horrible mother. Maybe it makes them feel better because they don't like me. I don't know what it is. But if people think that this is the end all be all and I'm not going to ever get my kids back, you're very mistaken. Extremely mistaken. Somebody even came in my comments today and says CPS has my kids. I'm like, what? No. How long have y'all been watching me? Y'all have literally been watching me through everything. Through the breakup, through him leaving me at that house, through me doing it by myself, through me going to Texas. My kids were living with me. My kids always stay with me. When have y'all ever seen me rush my kids to the ER? When have y'all ever seen my kids severely sick, in and out the ER, in and out the hospital, super sick, having problems? Like, when have y'all ever seen that from me? Y'all have never seen no crazy shit like that. So shut the fuck up. Stop it. My kids have always been Gucci. Gucci, always. My kids are chunky. My kids got weight on them. My kids are a good size. And they always have been. They've always eaten good. They've always been taken care of. Okay? Period. Okay? Now, will I get my kids back? Well, y'all just gonna have to sit back and watch, I guess. But like I said, this whole thing that people have tried to hurt me so bad behind this, you guys are not hurting me. The only ones that are being hurt, and I don't care what nobody says. People could be like, girl, please, they're happier. Just because you see a photo or you see a live of them at a party or a photo of them all dressed up and their hair done, I guarantee you, they still cry for me at night. Okay? And maybe a lot of y'all have had maybe fucked up relationships with your mothers. Maybe your mothers weren't there for you. That's what I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with somebody who didn't have a good relationship with their mother, so they think that mothers are unnecessary. But my kids are very close to me. My kids are extremely close to me, and I don't care if I don't care what nobody says. It doesn't matter because even throughout this process and so many people calling me a bad mom and trying to make me feel bad behind my kids, it was kind of hard to even and I didn't show y'all this. I think I showed y'all this maybe one time I think I showed y'all one or two breakdowns of mine that I've had behind this whole situation. But it just got to me, and it made me emotional, and it was just hard. I had hard moments. But when I get with my children and that bond is still so strong and still so solid, and they tell me how much they want to come home and how much they don't want to go back and how much they want to be with their mommy, and unfortunately, I cannot do anything about that. I can't do anything about that at the moment. It breaks my heart, but it also shows me girl, why are you worried about what trolls say on the internet? Why are you worried about how what a troll is saying? Why are you even worried about what their father is saying, who is obviously, he's going through his own trauma, his own issues, and I don't want to speak on him, but I'm just saying, I am a good mother, and I've been there for my kids since day one. Okay? And it's crazy to me how society and these women on YouTube and people in the world, and women on social media, period, not just YouTube, but they will try to beat a woman down, a mother down, and raise up a man. And that's cool. Do what you want to do. And you probably the same person who your man left you. Maybe he don't want your kids. Maybe your father left you. You've been through the same shit. And like I keep saying, this is very traumatic. And I don't think people really understand that when y'all make videos and y'all talk shit and y'all make comments and y'all do this and you do that, once again, you're not hurting me because I'm grown. I'm very, very grown. I know what's going on and I know how it's going to get handled, and that's just that on that. The only people that are suffering, the only people that are being traumatized by this whole situation are my children. And I don't expect y'all to care about that either, because obviously y'all don't care. This baby knocked out. But all this extra stuff, y'all, no, people shouldn't speak on my kids, period. I've been done so dirty with this whole situation, so extremely dirty. And it's like when other people go through it, hi, what's that? Look at my eyebrows. When other people go through it, experience the shit that I go through, it's a different story. You better hush and go to bed. You better hush. But when I go through it, people want to throw stones. People want to pretty much break me down, and I don't know. Oh my God, my eyebrows are so horrible. But y'all, just knock it off. Just knock it off. Did y'all have all this energy when I had my kids all through the years? Even in California, he wasn't there. I was taking care of my kids. Did y'all have this energy for him? The temporariness, that's not a word. Shit is temporary, period. Okay? So let them be over there. Let them do their thing. Let him take full responsibility for the kids, because I've done it, and not even full responsibility. I'm not even gonna give him all that because it's not even all that. Let him take responsibility for his children like I have this whole entire time. Okay, and stop making it him versus me. Because honestly, we're supposed to be on the same team. Will we ever be on the same team? No. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. There's not really